An exercise we will be conducting in this class is to determine the amount of anthropogenic or human debris that can be carried by water bodies, no matter where you are located, whether you are in Fort Lauderdale and you're along the ocean, or you live near a lake, river, or even a creek. All of these bodies of water can transport human debris. In this exercise, we will be quantifying or measuring the amount of debris in various categories. Those categories might be bottles, bottle caps, toothbrushes, or fishing line. You will determine the categories in which you will be placing your debris. In order to quantify or measure the amount of debris, we will need to know what distance or area is being used. Laura and Brianna are demonstrating the use of a transect tape, so for a set distance, they can now determine how much debris exists along that line. Another type of instrument to measure is known as a quadrat. This is a set distance square that can be laid on the surface of the ground in random patterns or in set patterns. Then you can actually pick up and count your anthropogenic debris. You can use anything to measure a distance, whether it is a tape measure, a meter stick, or an arbitrary piece of material, like a broken piece of wood that you can measure. Here in the field, you can pick up anything, like a random stick or a tree branch. Then you can wrap some line or twine around that, and we are going to create our own protractor. With one person or object holding the line at the center, the other person can actually use the stick to create a circle. Sometimes it can be difficult to see the circle in the sand. You can use various objects to mark it off, such as a tree branch or a coconut. We need to do a little bit of geometry at this point to calculate the area of our circle. That, folks, is pi r squared, r being the radius. So what you can do now is take your tape measure, meter stick, or transect tape, measure that distance from the center, or where Laura is on the left, out to the stick. There's your radius. You may not have something to measure distance with, but you've always got your stride. Here, Brianna is measuring Dr. Hiron's stride from toe to toe using the measuring tape.